ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
उक्तानुदुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्राहुः वार्तिकज्ञा मनीषिणः।
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्राहुः वार्तिकज्ञा मनीषिणः।
अयुन्
ऐवुन्न
ऋलुक्
ऋलुक्
ए ओङ्
एओङ्
ऐ औच्
ऐऔच्
हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लन्
लण्
ञमङणनम्
ञमङणनम्
झभै
झभै
घढधश्
घडदश्
जबगडदश्
जबगडदश्
ठफ छठथ छटतौ
खप छठथ छटौ
कपै
कपै
शशसर्
शशसर्
हल्
हल्
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
अकुगविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
अकुह विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
इचुयशानां तालु
इचुयशानां तालु
ऋटुरषाणां मूर्धा
पुत्रषाणां मूर्धा
लुतुलसानां दन्ताः
लुतुलसानां दन्ताः
उपूपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
पद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
ञमङणनानां नासिका च
ञमाङ्गाणानां नासिका च
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
एदैतोः कण्ठतालो
ओदौतोः कण्ठौष्टम्
ओदौतोः कण्ठौष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्तौष्टम्
वकारस्य दन्तौष्ठम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिकानुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
रामो राजमनिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे।
रामो राजमनिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे।
रामेणाभिघता निशाचरचमो रामाय तस्मै नमः।
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमून् रामाय तस्मै नमः।
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्।
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्।
दासोऽस्म्यहम्।
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर।
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे ओ राम मामुद्धर।
श्रीरामः शरणं समस्तजगतां रामं विना का गति।
श्रीराम शरणं समस्त जगतां रामं विना का गति।
रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः।
रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः।
रामाद्रस्यति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे।
रामात्रस्यति काल भीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे।
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामत्वमेवाश्रयः।
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामत्वमेवाश्रयः।
रामो मे विहितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्।
रामो मे विहितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्।
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्।
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्।
रामान् मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्।
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्।
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया भो राम मां पालय।
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया भो राम मां पालय।
सुऔजस्
सुऔजस्
ओके कम स्ट्रेट इदमस्तु सन्निकृष्टं समीपतरवर्ति च एतदोरूपम्।
इदमस्तु सन्निकृष्टं समीपतरवर्ति च एततो रूपम्।
अदसस्तु विप्रकृष्टं तदिति परोक्षे विजानीयात्।
अधस्तु विप्रकृष्टं तदिति परोक्षे विजानीयात्।
संहितैकपदे नित्या नित्या धातूपसर्गयोः।
संहितैकपदे नित्या नित्या धातुपसर्गयोः।
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु सा विवक्षामपेक्षते।
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु सा विवक्षामपेक्षते।
प्रत्यया शिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमास्तथा।
प्रत्यया शिवसूत्राणि आदेश आगमास्तथा।
धातुपाठो गणपाठ उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः।
धातुपाठो गणपाठ उपदेशा प्रकीर्तिताः।
सदृशं त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु सर्वासु च विभक्तिषु।
सदृशं त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु सर्वासु च विभक्तिषु।
वचनेषु च सर्वेषु जन्नव्येति तदव्ययम्।
वचनेषु च सर्वेषु यन्नव्येति तदव्ययम्।
सुऔजस्
सुऔजस्
औषस्
औषस्
ताभ्याम्भिस्
ताभ्याम्
ङेभ्याम्भ्यस्
ङेभ्याम्यस्
नसिभ्याम्भ्यस्
नसेभ्याम्यस्
नस्ओस् आम्
नस्ओस् आम्
नि ओसुप्
ईसुप्
सुऔजस्
सुऔजस्
तिप्तस्थि
तिप्तस्थि
सिप्तस्थ
सिप्तस्थ
निप्वस्मस्
निपस्मस्
त आताम् च
त आताम् च
थास् आत्साम् ध्वम्
हास् आम्
इट् वहि मगिङ्
इत् वहि मगिङ्
रीतः अन्ति
ईतः अन्ति
सीथः थ
सीथः थ
मी वह मह
मी वह मह
ते इते अन्ते
ते
ते
अन्ते
स्ते इथे द्वे
से
ते
द्वे
ये वहे महे
ये
ये
महे महे
What is the dhatu for roaring? To roar.
रू रोदती sorry
Not cry. To roar. You roar.
गर्जति
Ah. Garjati, right? Garjati. Garjati, garjataha, garjanti.
गर्जति गर्जतः गर्जन्ति
Garjasi, garjataha, garjatha.
गर्जति गर्जतः गर्जत
Garjami, garjavaha, garjamaha.
गर्जामि गर्जावः गर्जामः
Labate, labhete, labhante.
लभते लभेते लभन्ते
Labase, labhete, labhadve.
लभते लभेते लभत्वे
लभे, लभावहे, लभामहे.
लभे लभावहे लभामहे
करोति, कुरुतः, कुर्वन्ति.
करोति कुरुतः कुर्वन्ति
करोषि, कुरुतः, कुरुथ.
करोति कुरुतः कुरुतः
करोमि, कुर्वः, कुर्मः.
करोति कुर्वः कुर्मः
कुरुते, कुर्वाते, कुर्वते.
कुरुते कुर्वाते कुर्वते
कुरुषे, कुर्वाथे, कुरुद्वे.
पुरुषे कुर्वाते कुर्वते
कुर्वे, कुर्वहे, कुर्महे.
कुर्वे कुर्वहे कुर्महे
You roar. त्वं
गर्जसी
रामः गर्जति, रामो गर्जतः, रामाः
रामाः गर्जन्ति
त्वं गर्जसि, युवां
गर्जतः
गर्जथ
यूयं गर्जत, अहं
अहं गर्जामि आवां गर्जावः
वयं गर्जामः
next धातु carry.
त्वं नयसि
Yes. Nayasi or vasasi also you can say.
वहस्
Nayasi, vasasi, same meaning.
nice
Close also.
right no
Sorry?
bring
No, anayasi is with
Oh.
upasarga.
or you take is nicey
Yes, to take, to carry. We saw the dhatu in the Vivekachulamani Acharya. Unni nishate. Ni dhatu.
yes
That is it. Of course, Ananta Rupam, we don't know what it is. Don't worry. Ni dhatu. From that, another dhatu is derived. So, ni dhatu is Ubhayapadi. Nayati, nayataha, nayanti. Nayasi, nayataha, nayata, nayami, nayavaha, nayamaha. Nayate, nayete, nayante. That also is Ubhayapadi. Nayase, nayethe, nayadve.
नयामहे नयामहे
Vivekachulamani, yeah, Vivekachulamani, unni nishate was that. Unni nishate, unni nishete, unni nishante, unni nishase, unni nishete, unni nishadve, unni nishe, unni nishavage, unni nishamahe. Same format for that. These are all basics. Once you know, then you can easily do it. You go. Simple one.
to gachasi tvam gachasi
Gachasi, yes. Simple one, Gachasi you can say. Yes. Tvam Gachasi. So we know this, we can could that burn.
dahasi
Burn.
त्वं
Yes.
दहसि
From Dahasi. Somebody is asking for the link. Very good description. Dahasi, Dahati, Dagataha, Dahanti. Dahasi, Dahataha, Dahata. Dahami, Dahavaha,
धामः
Dahamaha. Tvam dahasi.
Dahasi.
Then
Tvam
you sing.
gayasi. Tvam
What is the
gayasi.
dhatu?
Tvam
Dak
gayati.
dhatu. Dak dhatu. See, dhatu also. This is dak dhatu. From dak, you get. All these I have them. I sent a PDF file. You can read PDF file. All these things are there. Dak dhatu. Dak to burn. Daganam. From this one, like Degaha also comes. Dagana Yogeha Degaha. Dega is deserved to be burnt. Not now, after he dies. Otherwise, becomes Sati. So, you sing. Dhatu is
Gayati.
Gay.
Gau.
Gai Dhatu.
Gaidhatu. Gaidhatu.
Simple one, actually, this is Gai plus, we are going to see in detail later. Gai plus T. But you see, A comes all over, right? Pata, Kada, Kadati, Nayati. So A comes. So, I plus A. What's Sandhi?
Ayadi.
Ayadi.
Gai becomes Gai, Gai, Gaya, Gayati.
That's what Gayatri. And here, Tvam, Gayasi. Right?
Yes.
Here also, Dak plus A plus C, Dagasi. You, Ku.
Not Kujasi.
Exactly. Kuj Dhatu.
Kujati.
Kuj plus A plus T or C, whatever it is. Chakara plus A, Ja. Ja.
What is Kujasi? What is Ku?
Ku. Kokila Kujasi.
Soft
Uh-huh.
sounds.
Kokila is Kuku. Kuku Ku. Kujati. Kujati. Kujantam Rame Rameti Maduram. Draksha. Same thing. So, Tvam Kujasi Ivam.
Kujataha.
Yugam.
Kujatha.
Kujatha.
Aham.
Pujami. Avam.
Pujami.
Pujam.
Avam
Vayam
Pujamaha. Vayam Pujamaha.
Ayam Pujamaha. But in the Kujantam Rama Rameti, that Kujantam is there. Where is Kujantam here? Do we have Kujantam here?
That is a Padam Subantam.
That is a different. That is a noun. Pratipadikam is Kujat. Like Marut Shabda, but not exactly like Marut. Somewhat similar. From 2-3 onwards, similar to Marut Shabda. Kujat. Pratipadikam. Takarantaha. Pullingaha. In all the Ringa, it is possible. Kujat Shabdaha. Kujan, Kujantau, Kujantaha, Kujantam, Kujantau, Kujataha. From Kujataha 2-3 onwards, same as Marut Shabda. In Saranamastana only, you will have Nakara. We will be seeing that Shabda later. Don't worry about that. We probably will get to that. Kujantam, Dvitiya Bhakti Ekavacham. Kujan, Kujantau, Kujantaha, Kujantam. Rama Rama iti. That's what in Kujantam there. Okay.
Like
Let it be.
Bhavat Shabdavat.
Yes, Bhavan, Bhavat Shabdaha. What Bhavat you have to? Bhavat is
Jagat.
Sakarat.
not Jagat. Jagat is Napumsakalinga. That will be Jagat, Jagati, Jaganti. Different. Bhavat Shabda, it's like
Bhava.
Patat Shabda, that is better. You take Patat. Otherwise, Bhavat is got, we have got 2 Shabda Bhavat. Huh? Okay, we'll see that later. Bhavat has got 2 Shabda. One is Shatranta. We don't ask him what Shatra now. It's not out of scope. Only to the person whom asking, I'm answering. One is Shatranta, other one is Davatu Anta. Davatu only Bhavan, Bhavanto, Bhavantaha. Bhavantam, Bhavanto, Bhavata. If it is Shatranta, Bhavan, Bhavanto, Bhavantaha, Bhavantam, Bhavanto, Bhavataha. Both are different, not same. Huh? But Pratipadikam is same. Therefore, you have to ask what Shabda is that? Is it Shatranta or Davatu Anta? Okay, whatever may be Anta, let it be there. We'll come to that point later. Huh? Not worry about it. Now let us chant Asmat Shabda. Do you know by heart? I think all of you know, must be master of this Shabda by this time. Huh? Given the Shabda word, you'll be able to tell. What Chitraji?
Learning.
Learning. Always
Yes.
present continuous tense. All
Yes,
the time.
always. I don't know how long it is going to be like that.
Okay. Dakarantaha Asmat Shabdaha Trishulingeshu Samana Rupaha.
Dakarantaha
Shabdaha
Asmattabdaha
Trishulingeshu Samana
Trishulingeshu
Rupaha.
Samana Rupaha.
Aham Avam Vayam.
Aham
Aham
Avam Vayam.
Avam Vayam.
Mama avamno asmanah.
Mamma avamnah
Maya avabhyam asmabhihi.
Maya
Maya
avabhyam
avabhyam
asmabhihi.
asmabhihi
Maghyam me avabhyam no asmabhyam nah.
Maghyam
me avabhyam
nau
asmabhyam
asmabhyam
Mat avabhyam asmat.
Mad
Mat
avabhyam
avabhyam
asmat.
asmat
Mama me avayogo no asmakam nah.
Mama me avayogo nau asmakam nah.
Mayi avayogo asmasu.
Mahi
Mayi
avayogo
avayogo
asmasu.
asu.
So you all know Sanskritam. That is why many Sanskritam points I told in Vekachudamani class. Otherwise, I would not have told. Just to give the meaning and go away. But you know, and there are some students in the class also, advanced students. They are learning since 10 years, 2015 onwards. So they know much more. So whatever you can know, you understandable for you, do it. Otherwise, other things not for you. Other things for them. Huh? Like Bunni Nishate, I told you, that is for them, not for you. Don't worry. Sananta, what is Sananta? Don't ask. Huh? It's for them, not for you. If you can know Aham Avamayam, that is okay. Enough. Huh? Patati Patata Patanti, that is enough. That is our knowledge now. We'll come to that later.
Asked that question in the class, but yeah, I refrained myself from asking.
Yeah, this is not for you because two sets of people. One is you, other one is they are from the other class, advanced. So, okay. So Sampradana Karaka, those what Karaka we don't know. We know only Shanta Karam, Sharada Sweet. So don't worry about that. We'll come to that later.
Oh, that is so true.
Takarantaha, Yushmat Shabdaha, Trishilingeshu, Samana Rupaha.
Dakarantah yushmat shabdah
Trishlingeshu
samana rupah
Tvam Ivam Yuyam.
Tvam ivam yuyam
Tvam Tva Yuvam Vam Yushman Vaha.
Tvam tva yuvam yushmah
Tvaya Yuvabhyam Yushmabhihi.
Tvaya yuvabhyam yushmabhihi
Tubhyam Te Yuvabhyam Vam Yushmabhyam Vaha.
Tubhyam te yuvabhyam va yushmabhyam vaha
Tvat Yuvabhyam Yushmat.
Tvat yuvabhyam yushmat
Tavate Yuva Yogo Vam Yushmakam Vaha.
Tavate yuvam yushmam vaha
Tvayi Yuva Yogo Yushmasu.
Tvai yushmasu
Nakarantaha Pullingaha Rajan Shabdaha. We saw the derivation of the Shabda, right? You know, Rajan.
Yes.
We will see other Shabdas also, which we have seen, but still. Raja, Rajano, Rajanaha.
Raja Rajanau Rajanah
See, suppose the context from there, kings plural is used. If you don't know this, don't struggle with this. Go to the other Shabda, Nirpa, immediately go to the other one. Nirpaha, Nirpaha, simple Shabda like Rama Shabdavat. You know Rajanaha, it is okay. Otherwise, Nirpaha, Mahipati, so many words are there, Bhupati, all the Shabdas you can use. But Rajan, Nakaranta Shabda, it is not Raja, Raja. In a compound, it will be Raja. Maharaja, Ganaraja, Vignaraja. Rajanam, Rajano, Rajnyaha. Rajnya, Rajabhyam, Rajabhihi. Rajnye, Rajabhyam, Rajabhyaha. Rajnyaha, Rajabhyam, Rajabhyaha. Rajnyaha, Rajnyoho, Rajnyam. Rajni, Rajani, Rajnyoho, Rajasu. One we have an option where akara of un becoming lopa is optional. He Rajan, he Rajano, he Rajanaha.
हे
हे
राजन् हे
राजन् हे
राजानौ हे
राजानौ
राजानः
हे राजानः
So we know what Asranamasthana Pratyaya, Asranamasthana Pratyaya, Bhasanya, Padasanya, Sambuddhi, Asambuddhi, Apruttaya, Ekal Pratyaya, all those terms we have to know. Otherwise, difficult to
Understand.
explain and understand also. I can't explain also. So I use all these technical terms. The Sanya, these Sanyas you must know. This is not required with compound, but the Sandhi context I was talking about, some people were, they were telling that it is difficult to follow. It's not difficult. Rajnyaha Purusha. So it says we are not discussing compound now. Just to tell you what is that. Rajnyaha, what vibhakti?
Yes, no? 6-1.
5161.
And 2-3 also,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
all same, right?
Yeah.
But here the meaning is Purushaha is person or
Raja.
son, whatever it is. So son of the Raja, son of the king, let's
Rajas.
suppose. Not Rajasya.
I know it is Rajnyaha Purushaha. It's a share.
That's what is there. Rajnyaha Purushaha. So
Yes.
want to combine these two. This is what Rajnyaha is. Subantam Padam. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is another Padam.
Yes.
So one Padam combining with other Padam, when they combine and become a one word, that is called
Samasa.
Samasa.
it is called Samosa. And it is also called another name is
Namaste.
Pratipadikam.
No,
It's
it
a
is a
Pratipadikam. Samasa is a Pratipadikam. That has to be declined by adding what pratyas?
Supratyaya.
Supratyas.
All pratyas.
So just we can add. Okay. So two padam combines becomes not one padam. Huh? You get a Pratipadikam, and that is called Samasa, and that is subject to declination by adding Supratyaya depending on whatever gender it is. Okay. Whatever gender. So now we are combining son of the king, son's king. Okay. So Rajnyaha is Rajan plus Nes. Nes you know. Nes is Shakti Bhakti Pratyaya. And Purusha is Purusha plus Su Ekavachana Pratyaya. The whole thing is a compound Pratipadikam. Inside a Pratipadikam, whatever Supratyas are there, that you have to drop it. It's a rule. Supodhata Pratipadikyaho Lukabhavati. The rule is there. So drop. Then we have Rajan and Purusha. This is a Pratipadikam. The whole thing is a Pratipadikam. Inside we have two words. They enjoy both the Sanya, Pratipadikam as well as a Padam. So because this is Pratipadikam as well as a Padam, Nakara will drop as we drop in 3-2, 3-3, 4-2, 4-3, 5-2, 5-3, 7-3, right? Rajan Shabda, same way. Therefore, you have Raja Purusha. Raja Purusha you get. Then Raja Purusha is a compound. You can decline like Rama Shabda. Simple.
Purusha.
This is what in the Sandhi I was doing. Okay, I was removing, suppose Sandhi. Not here, there is no Sandhi. In Sandhi context, Visarga was there. I removed Visarga to make you see that it's a Tamasa. Otherwise, doubts will come. What is this? One is Pratipadikam, other one is, it's a Padam. How will you join? Something like that, the doubt may come. That is why I explain what compound is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, for example, Rameshwara, the word was there, right? What is the Sandhi Vicheda? Split that into?
Ramaha.
Ramaha plus
No,
Ishvara.
not Ramaha.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Sandhi Vicheda.
Rama.
Rama plus.
Ishvara. Rameshwara.
Now, suppose if I write Ishvara and here I write Rama, then what will you think? Tell me. This is a Pratipadikam and this is a Padam. You may think, right?
Yes.
Pratipadikam and a Padam joining and Sandhi is happening. You may think like that, right? But Pratipadikam can't be used in the language. Can we? No.
No, it has to be converted to
It has to be a Padam only.
Yes.
But if I say this is a compound where two Pratipadikams can be joined, then I can remove this. Rama plus Ishvara will become A compound now, that will be Rameshwara. Rameshwara is a Pratipadika. When you decline Pratama Bhakti, question Rameshwara. That is what is there, right?
Yes.
To avoid confusion, this Rama is not a Pratipadikam. Therefore, only I removed Visarga from our Sandhi exercise, whatever we were doing. Now I am not removing because you know what it is. This is what I was explaining the last class. You follow?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Rameshwaraha was there when I asked you to split. How will you split it? Rama plus,
Ishvara.
here
Ishvara.
the doubt will come or not. Ishvara is a Padam. Rama is a Pratipadika.
Pratipadika.
So Rama and Pratipadika, Ishvara, Padam. So Padam and Pratipadika can be combined. You may think like that, right? To avoid that only, what I did was so far, I removed the Visarga itself. The previous Sandhi exercises, whenever I was doing, right? Remember? So now Rama plus Ishvara, two Pratipadikam joining, becoming a new Pratipadikam. But now I don't have to remove any more. Why? Because I have explained what a compound is. Rama plus Ishvara, Rameshwara, you get a compound, Samasa, and that when you decline becomes Rameshwara. So the word is there, within a compound is there, within a compound, Sandhi is must. That is what I'm asking what Sandhi is. Rama plus Ishvara, Guna Sandhi, you know. You understand? You follow?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Param.
This is, so I will not remove the Visarga or whatever Pratyaya is there. Similarly, in the, is other example. Vadu plus, what is it? Vadvaganam. Vadu Avahanam. Vadva,
Avahanam.
Vadvavahanam.
Vadva.
yeah.
Vadvahanam.
Vadu plus Avahanam. Right? So I
Correct.
think that,
Vadvavahanam.
Vadva Vahanam was there.
I
So
think
here
so.
also,
Vahanam, correct.
it is Vadu plus
Avahanam.
Avahanam. Avahanam is a Padam. Like Pala Shabda, we can decline. Palam Pale Palani, Avahanam, Avahane, Avaharani. And Vadu, it's a Pratipadikam.
Pratip-
Vadu is Ukaranta Shabda. There is no Vadu in the Vadu Shabda. Vaduhu, Vadva, Vadvaha only. So you may think of Vadu Pratipadikam combining the Padam. It's not like that. So that's why every class, every exercise when I was doing, I was moving, okay, remove this Makara. So the two Pratipadikam joining, therefore, it's a compound, Sandhi is a must. Now I am saying I will not remove this Pratyaya. Let it be there. You understand? Two Pratipadikams are joining and becoming a Padam, and that when you decline, it becomes Vadva Vahanam. Is it clear?
Yes.
So that confusion should not be there. Okay. We are talking about only the Padam or a Pratipadikam which is there in the compound joining. Okay. It's very difficult to, in the beginning, to make the students understand, explain this. That's why we have to be very careful, not having any Pratyaya and all. But now not required, you understand, therefore I can freely use. Vadu plus Avahanam. So Avahanam is it's Avahanam is this Avahana, Vadva Vahana is the Pratipadikam. And when you decline Pratama Vibhakti would be Vadva Vahanam. There, Vadu and Avahanam, the Sandhi is a must. Okay.
Sanadi, what
Yeah.
happens to the gender of the combining word?
It's for that you know what are the types of samasa, what and all, don't worry. Just for default, just by default you take gender of the compound will be the gender of the last word in the compound.
Okay.
It is not always, depends. It depends on the type of compound. Dvandva Purusha Yoho. Parvatalingam is there. In the case of, we are not going to deal with other samasa compound. I mean, we are not dealing with samasa at all. By default, you can take it is Uttarapada. See, this is Purvam, this is Uttaram. Yes or no? Purva
Yes.
first, Uttara following. The
Following.
gender of the compound will be similar to
Gender
that
of
of the
the
following
compound.
one. The last word of the compound. Okay.
With Avan is Nakaranti word.
Sorry.
Avan is Nakaranti word.
See, it is not Avahan. It is Avahana. First of all, we have to do the pronunciation properly. Like Hindi, we cannot cut the last vowel. It's not Ram, it is Rama. This you have to correct it. Okay,
Pratipadika.
that's okay. Plus, listen what I'm saying. Avahana, you have to say, not Avahan. Avahan is Hindi. You understand?
Yes.
Avahana. Don't remove A. Avahana Shabda. It is not
Avahana.
nakaranti. Nakaranta you have to say. Here it is not even nakaranta, it is akaranta shabda. Like pala shabda, this is avahana shabda. Avahanam, avahane, avahanani. Okay. With ekavachan, dvivachan, pratham vibhakti, and all those things you should drop. All these Hindi things. Okay.
Okay.
You have to stay in Sanskritam. You cannot drop, you cannot cut any vowel like Hindi we do. Okay.
Yes.
It's important. The first thing. Sanskritam yatha likitam tata uchcharitam bhavati. We don't have to add anything, we don't have to remove anything. As it is, so it is pronounced.
Yes.
The first lesson, in fact, from the very beginning, I've been telling this. This shade of our native language, should not fall on Sanskritam. It should be as it is. Okay, Brahmani Nishtha, this is another compound. So here also same thing, Brahmana Nishtha. Like happens, you will see that later. All these some examples are compound. This is not required for us. We are not doing compound now. This is some examples. So these are the sanyas we know. And these are the rules which are connected with Ananta Shabda. You can note. This already we have seen. When Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows, except Sambuddhi. Except Sambuddhi is, what is Sambuddhi?
8-1.
8-1 is Sambuddhi. 1-1 is Asambuddhi.
Asambuddhi.
So Asambuddhi and as well as Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya, Su, Au also includes because Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. Right? Asambuddhi, except Sambuddhi means not 8-1. Other than 8-1, all the other Sarvanamasthana Pratyayas, that is 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-1, 2-2, and 8-2, 8-3.
8283.
Follows Nakaranta Pratipadikam, the Upada of the Pratipadikam becomes
Dirgha.
Dirgha. Dirgha meaning long.
No.
Ekamato Bhavedrasvaha, Dvimatro Dirgha Uchyate. So Dirgha becomes long.
That's one.
Nakara at the end of the Pratipadikam, which is also a Padam, then it is dropped. Like what happens in 1-1. Raja. Then Bha Sanyaka. Bha means we know when Asarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows the Anga, that is the Pratipadikam, Ajadi Asarvanamasthana Pratyaya, then Anga, that is Pratipadikam, enjoy Sanya Bha. See, Anga is a common word, generic word. It can be used with reference to the Pratipadikam, with reference to the Supratyaya, Think Pratyaya, whatever it is. So Anga could be a Dhatu with reference to Think Pratyaya, Anga could be a Pratipadikam with reference to Supratyaya. Understand?
Yes.
Suppose if the falling pratyaya is tip pratyaya, tip dashi sip tasta, the anga is a dhatu. If the pratyas are supratyaya, su ojas or mokshes, then the anga must be pratipadikam. So it's referring to both. But bhasanya is not for the dhatu, never. It's only for the pratipadikam. Don't worry about that. So bhasanyaka anga means the anga has to be pratipadikam only. When the pratipadikam enjoys sanya bha, when does it enjoy? When asarvanamasthana pratyaya follows. Then that anga ending with an letter, that akara of an will drop. Right? This is therefore you can see this in 2-3, 3-1, 3, then 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 7-1, and 7-2. Right? You have seen. Then for 7-1, that akara dropping is optional. That's why we have two forms. Rajni,
Rajan,
Rajani.
Rajani.
Ragni and Rajani.
Rajani. Then for 8-1, which is Sambuddhi, right? That akara lopa will not happen. That is why in the beginning itself we said except Sambuddhi. Therefore we have Erajan, right? This is an apavada to first one. Okay. Now Atman Shabda we will see. Already I taught you this. Similar to Rajan. How it is similar to Rajan? How do you say?
Sharanji, can I just
Nakarantaha.
clarify something about the previous
Yes.
one? So, the pada samnya for the anga will apply whether it is sarvanamasthana or a sarvanamasthana except for ajadi asarvanamasthana.
No. Pada Sanya only. Pada Sanya is
Raja.
applicable for the Pratipadikam only when Haladi Asarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows.
Only for haladi.
Haladi is 3-2, 3-3, 4-2,
4-3,
4-3, 5-2, 5-3, and 7-3. Where they have the pratyaya? What pratyaya? Bhyam, bhyam, bis, bhyam, yes, and sup,
Bhyam,
7-3.
Sup.
Only these 7 places we have the Asarvanamasthana pratyaya beginning with a consonant. With regard to that, the Anga, the Pratipadikam enjoy Sanya Padam. Right?
So in the case of Sarvanamasthana, there is no Samya
No.
for the
No Sanya, Parasanya. Only we have to add the pratyas and whatever karya will happen, and finally you get Parasanya.
So the Anga is called Anga only.
Anga is a Pratipadikam. Just the Pratipadikam. Anga. That's it.
Yeah, that's okay. But in the case of Sarvanamasthana, what becomes the Samya for the Anga?
Anga is a Pratipadikam. Just a
Okay.
Pratipadikam. Right? There is no name given. There is no given means it is the Pratipadikam only. Anga, you can, of course, you can enjoy the Sanya Anga because Anga is a generic term and Anga happens to be Pratipadikam. Okay. Special names are given only when Asarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows. Giving the names, some karyas, some actions, some operations we do. Right? Okay. Then Atman Shabda. That is also Nakaranta Shabda like Rajan. That is okay. That is then that means then all Shabdas are Karin, etc., Manin, Gunin, so many Shabdas are there, all Nakaranta. But similar to Rajan, that is Ananta.
Ananta.
Ananta Shabda. But there is a difference between Rajan and this. In the case of Rajan, An is preceded by a, I taught you.
Conjunct consonant.
Conjunct consonant.
You know,
In the case of Rajan,
Atman
not,
only
It's not a conjunct consonant.
in the case of Atman, there is a conjunct. Nakara plus Makara plus An, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and also the conjunct is ending with what letter?
Makara.
Makara.
Or ma.
Makara.
Ma.
If it is Vakara or Makara,
Kara.
please note, Un preceded by a conjunct and the end letter, last letter of the conjunct, if it is Vakara or Makara, then that A will not drop
Drop.
when it enjoys when the Anga enjoys the Bhasanya. When it will be Ba? Only 2, 3, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 7, 2, 7, 6, 2, 6, 3, 7, 1, and 7, 2, right? So there, that A, which is dropped for Rajan, here the dropping will not happen, right? Akara of An, when preceded by a conjunct, and that last letter of the conjunct, if it is Vakara or Makara, right? Then that Anga, that Pratipadikam, when it enjoys a Bhasanya, that A will not drop. Bhasanya, Bhasanyaka, Angasya, that Anga which enjoys a Bhasanya, having An, that Akara, preceded by the conjunct, and the end letter of the conjunct is Vakara or Makara, then A of the Bha will not drop. So complicated. It's not complicated. Written in words.
Complicated.
No, not complicated. Okay. That is the Akara belonging to An. Is it clear? Akara of An. That An, Anta, Bhasanyika Anga. Anga which enjoys a Bhasanya. When does it enjoy?
Ajadi Sarvan.
When Ajadi,
Asarvana.
Sarvanamasthana.
Asarvanamasthana. That you must know. What are Ajadi Asarvanamasthana Pratyaya? Every class we chant Suavjas, Amauchas. Why do we chant? Knowing all the Pratyas and know what are Asarvanamasthana, and what are Ajadi Asarvanamasthana. That is clearly marked in the document. The document, if you see, color coding is that. Right? 2, 3, 3, 1. We note. Ta, 4, 1. What is the Pratyaya?
Ne.
3, 1,
5,
4,
1.
Nye.
5, 1, Nasi.
6, 1.
Nyas.
6, 2.
Os.
6, 3.
Palm.
7, 1.
Ni.
7, 2.
Os.
7, 3, huh? 7, 3 allowed.
No, Samantri not
He
allowed.
is-
I just
Ah.
said.
Samantri is Aladi, right? So
Yes.
only these pratyas. There, Ajadi, Asvarvanamastana pratyaya.
Asvarvanamastana pratyaya.
With reference to pratyaya, with reference to that pratyaya, the anga, the pratipadikam enjoys sanya bha. That bha ending with an, that preceded by a conjunct ending with vakara or makara. See the rule.
It's not complicated.
Before an, if we have a conjunct consonant and the end letter of the conjunct is vakara or makara, then a of an will not drop, will not become lopaha.
Yeah.
Atman itself is very clear. We have the word Atman. We have to do Varna Vicheda. A plus, Takara plus, Nakara plus,
Akara.
An is there.
Akara.
So when this enjoy Basanya, already Basanya told,
Yes.
then before A of An, what is the conjunct?
Tanma.
The conjunct
Akara.
ending with what letter?
Takara.
Makara.
Takara.
If it is either Vakara
Or
or
makara.
Vakara. Vakara example, you can take Yajvan, for example, Yajvan. Yajvan is Yakara plus Akara plus Jakara plus Vakara plus.
Akar, an.
Nakara.
So when this Yajvan enjoys Bhasanya, that An, that A of An preceded by a conjunct
Ja and va conjunct.
Ending with
and
Akara.
ending with what
Ending
letter?
with vakara.
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 Then
Therefore,
the an doesn't drop. A doesn't drop.
A will not drop.
Hmm.
That's what it is. Therefore, what will happen? Atman plus Su. Now, Su is what pratyaya?
Sarvanamastana.
Sambuddhi.
Asambuddhi Sarvanamastana pratyaya follows the Anga, which is the Pratipadikam.
Pratipadikam.
Right? Pratipadikam. Here we don't require us. I mean, you can call Anga, nothing wrong in that. The Pratipadikam. Then what will happen? Ananta Anga. Ananta Pratipadikam. That A of An will become, like in Rajan, becomes
Dirgha.
Dirgha. Atman. Then the Sakara, which is
Ekal.
very good.
Drop.
Uttam.
Drops.
Following a consonant, that will drop. One lettered pratyaya, and that too, if it is a consonant, following a consonant will drop. Therefore, Atman. Now, Atman is a
Padam.
Padam. And
Ending
Nakara,
with-
which is the
Same
end
as
letter of the Pratipadikam, now it's the end letter of the Padam also.
Padam.
That Nakara will drop.
drop.
Atma. Similarly, Atman plus Au, here Nakara will drop. No. Why it
No.
doesn't drop?
Because it is on.
Not a Padam.
It is not a Padam because followed by Au. Au Pratyaya is that, right? Then how can be a Padam? This is enjoy still a Pratipadika Sanya only. Therefore, Au is Sarvanamastana Pratyaya. Therefore, Akara of An, that is Upada letter, penultimate will become Dirgha. Atman, followed by the Pratyaya, just do addition. Atmano, right? Similarly, Atman plus Jas. What is the content of Jas? Us.
Us.
Us is what type of Pratyaya? I mean, just us. Because us is there in 5161 also. This is the us of just.
Padanta.
Sarvanamastana.
Sarvanamastana
Sarvanamastana
Pratyaya.
pratyaya.
Therefore, here it doesn't enjoy Padasanya, doesn't enjoy Bhasanya. All these Sanyas are not applicable here. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
But therefore, what happens here?
Atman.
Akara of An becomes Dirgha. Atman. That will happen. Only it will happen. Other places it doesn't happen, right? Only when Sarvanamastana Pratyaya it happens. So that is the significance of Sarvanamastana Pratyaya, that naming is. Asarvanamastana Pratyaya, that is the name also required with to ordain Bhasanya and Padasanya to the Pratipadika. Okay. They are referential. So Atman. Then Atma Nakara at the end of the Padam? No. This is not a Padam. Pratipadika. A change happens to the Pratipadikam. It continues to be a Pratipadikam only. It will not become something else. You cut the tail of a dog. Will it become a donkey? It will be a dog only. So therefore it is a Pratipadikam only. Therefore Atman plus us, Atmanas. Now it is a Padam.
Padam.
We apply Jalam Jashvasanti, right?
No, this is an exception route.
Exception. Sakara is a Jal letter at the end of the Padam. Don't apply Jash. sequence of application, our rules, I think you know, just starting from gestum, etc., right? You cannot apply. We have to apply apavada. Apavada is always stronger. So padanta sakara replaced by ru is repa, repa become visarga. We know atmanaha. Similarly, atman plus atmanam, upada, dirgha happens. Atmanam. Atman plus au, same thing. Au is out. 1, 2 and 2, 2, same. Atmanav. From here only starts a sarvanamasthana pratyaya. Therefore, we have to find out whether it is ajadi or haladi. Content of shets is as same as 1, 3, but the difference is this is
ಇದು
a
ಅಸರ್ವ-
sarvanamasthana, asarvanamasthana pratyaya. Whereas 1, 3 as is sarvanamasthana pratyaya.
Sarvanama.
Therefore, only pada dirgha. Here it is not. And therefore, here, since it is asarvanamasthana pratyaya, ajadi, that too, the anga, enjoy the sanya, ba ending with what?
An.
An.
Ananta bha.
Before what is the conjunct?
Conjunct consonant ending with ma.
Ending in makara.
Therefore, will be dropped.
drop.
Not drop.
It
Not
will not.
drop.
Even otherwise also you can say, suppose if it drops, then it becomes difficult to pronounce. With 3 conjunct consonants, very difficult. The language we don't have like that. So therefore, akara will not drop. So atmanaha, not atmanaha, atmanaha. The difference between 1, 3 and 2, 3, you can clearly understand. 1, 3 because of sarvanamasthana pratyaya dirgha, therefore atmanaha. 1, 3 it is not a sarvanamasthana pratyaya, therefore atmanaha.
Yes.
Same thing, atman plus ta, what will happen? You know it.
Atmana.
Atmana. Anything happens. Just joining.
Join.
Because a is not going to drop. Because of the reason it is preceded by a conjunct ending with makara. Just join. Simple. In fact, this is simple compared to Rajan. Rajan is difficult. After dropping, you have to do Shutta Sandhi, etc. If you remember, it is easy. Otherwise, difficult. You have to go through all these steps. But here it is not. That problem itself is not there. Just join Atmana. Therefore, this is simple compared to Rajan, in fact. If Rajan you understand, this also you must be understanding, right? Atman plus Bhyam.
Atma.
Now, Bhyam is what pratyaya? Haladi.
Haladi asarvana.
Sarvanama.
Therefore,
Padasti.
Anga, Pratipadikam will enjoy the Sanya, Padam.
Padam.
It's that Padam as well as Pratipadikam ending with Nakara only. Drop it.
Yeah.
Atma Bhyam. Padanta Nakara goes away. Atma Bhyam. Similarly, Atma Bis here also. Same thing, right?
Atma bihi.
Padanta Sakara becoming Ruru, becoming Repa, that I am not writing. We know it. Atma Bihi. Atman plus Nge, just join. Content is A. Atmane.
Atmane.
Atmane Namaha, Paramatmane Namaha. We say no? Atmane. So Atmane.
Yaha.
In Atma Puja we do Atmane Namaha, Jivatmane Namaha, Paramatmane Namaha, Antaratmane Namaha. We say all Atman. Atman plus Bhyas will become Atma Bhyaha. Nakara will drop. Atman plus Nasi. Content is as
Atmanaha.
Atma.
Atmanaha.
Same as 2, 3.
Yes.
5, 1, 6, 1, same as. Because content is same. And also Ajadi, Asarvanamasthana pratyaya. Therefore, same form. 5, 1, 6, 1. 6, 2 and 7, 2 are same. Os. Therefore, Anga is Ba. Ananta, Ba Sanya, and An is preceded by a conjunct. A will not drop. Just join. Atmanoho. Atmanos, Padanta Sakara, Ruttam, and then Visarga. Same for 7, 2 also. What about 6, 3? Atman plus Am.
Nam.
Nakara will.
Will not drop. It will not drop.
It will not be dropped. It is joined because it is not a padam. Atmana. Atman plus E, Atmani. 7, 2 already done. Atman plus Sup. Sup is Aladi.
It will drop.
Asarvanamasthana pratyaya. Nakara will drop. Atmasu. No sandhi is possible after dropping it. Therefore, just join. Sambodhana, what has happened? This is Sambuddhisu.
So therefore the
Upada, Dirgha will not happen. And Su, Apratyekal Pratyaya, that will drop. Therefore, Atman, Hey Atman. And 8 to 8, 3, same as 1, 2, 1, 3. Therefore, let us chant this. Nakarantah pullingaha atman shabdaha.
Karantah
Karantah
pullingaha
pullingaha
atman
atman shabdaha.
Atma atmano atmanaha.
Atma atmano atmanaha.
Atmanam atmano atmanaha.
Atmanam atmano atmanaha.
Atmana atmabhyam atmabhihi.
Atmana atmabhyam atmabhihi.
Atmane atmabhyam atmabhyah.
Atmane atmabhyam atmabhyah.
Atmanaha atmabhyam atmabhyah.
Atmana atmabhyam atmabhyah.
Atmanaha atmanoho atmanam.
Atmanaha atmanam.
Atmani atmanoho atmasu.
Atmani atmanoho
Atman atmano atmanaha.
atmanaha.
A is option. Learn how to say every time A. Understood? So Atma is there, then Nakaranta pullinga Brahman Shabda, referring to Brahmaji, Chaturmukha Brahma. How this declension would be, this also same. This is Makara plus Repa is Bra, Akara is there, then Hakara plus Makara plus An. So when it is Basanya, An, A is preceded by a conjunct ending with Makara. Therefore, A will not drop. Other rules are same. So Atma will be Brahma. And Nattam happens or not? Not here, sorry. Brahma, not here. Brahma, then
Brahmano.
Brahmanaha.
it is Brahma now, right?
No.
Brahmano.
Brahmano.
Repa is there. Bakara plus Repa, intervened by the letters which are permissible. This is within a Padam. The same Padam, Apadanta Nakara is there. Immediately preceded by Repa, Rikara, Shakara, or even when intervened by
At.
Pu,
At kupu.
Num as well as Ang. We don't know what it is, don't worry. But here it is not there. Nattam will happen. So Brahmano. So don't forget to do Nattam. So Brahma, Brahmano, Brahmanaha.
Brahma.
Brahmano. Brahmanaha.
Brahmanam, Brahmano.
Brahmanaha.
Huh?
Brahmanaha.
What is that?
Brahmanaha.
Brahmanaha.
Yes.
Brahmanam.
Brahmanam.
Brahmanaha.
Okay, I tell now. Brahmanam, Brahmano, Brahmanaha.
Brahmanam. Brahmano. Brahmanaha.
Brahmana, Brahmabhyam, Brahmabhihi.
Brahmana. Brahmabhyam. Brahmabhihi.
Brahmane, Brahmabhyam, Brahmabhyah.
Brahmane. Brahmabhyam. Brahmabhyah.
Brahmanaha, Brahmabhyam, Brahmabhyah.
Brahmanaha. Brahmabhyam. Brahmabhyah.
Brahmanaha, Brahmanoho, Brahmanam.
Brahmanaha. Brahmano. Brahmanam.
Brahmani, Brahmanoho, Brahmasu.
Brahmani. Brahmano. Brahmasu.
Brahman, Brahmano, Brahmanaha.
Brahman. Brahmano. Brahmanaha.
Mundaka Upanishad, first mantra itself. Om Brahma Devanam Prathamasam Babhuva. Brahma is there, right? First letter is Brahma. Then, okay, then what about Naman Shabda, another Shabda? First, we have to know what gender is. Without gender, how do we know? How do we can decline? Okay, Naman Shabda, Napumsakalinga. Napumsakalinga, we have not seen. We will see that later. Napumsakalinga, there are some more rules are there. We will see later. I can explain, but some more things will come. Then what it is that you have to scratch your head. So we'll see that. Context will come. Then Karin Shabda, Pullinga Shabda, next is Innanta. This is different from Ananta, this is Inanta.
Different from
Karan.
Rajan.
Rajan, this is not Ananta, Inanta. So how do you decline Karin plus Su? Su is Asambuddhi Su. Same rule first is Upada
Becomes
Becomes
Dirghatvam
Dirgha.
happens.
Kari.
Therefore, Karin you get.
Kari.
Nakara drops. Kari.
Sakara also will drop. Kari.
Kari.
Sakara, the pratyaya, ekal pratyaya drops when
Also
followed with
drops.
consonant.
Padam
You have
and
Karin.
Pratipadikam of Nakara, then Nakara will drop.
That also will drop. Kari you get. This is the only thing. After that, you just add the pratyaya to the pratipadikam. You get the form. No other rules apply here. So Kari, then Karin plus how?
Karinam.
Kari.
Natvam.
No
Natvam
upada.
happens.
That of course happens. No upada dirgatvam like in Rajan or Atman. Please note. That is why Ananta we say. Why do we say Ananta otherwise? Otherwise you would have said simply Nakaranta. The difference, they are pointing out the difference. Ananta, Inanta. Only in Ananta, only only dirgatam happens. Please note. All other places, it's very simple. Just add the pratyaya, you get a form. Kari, Karinau,
Karina.
Karinaha.
Karinaha. Nattam happens everywhere. Okay. Then Karin plus
Karinam.
Karinam. Karinau. Now Basanya.
Karinaha.
Karinaha.
Any special thing happens here?
Karishas.
Us only, nothing will happen.
Karinaha.
Nakara becomes
Basanya. So what? And then before ye, that repa something will drop. Nothing will happen here. That's only for Ananta, not here. Therefore, just join Karinaha. Karin plus Ta.
Karina.
Karina.
Karin plus Bhyam. Simple.
Karibhyam.
Nakara will
will
drop
drop.
like Rajan, Atman, same thing. That will happen. That is common rule. See, those rules are
Padam,
common.
Pada status, yeah.
This enjoy pada status, therefore the rules which are common, we
Will
have to
apply.
apply. Okay, so Karibhyam, Karibihi, Karin plus Nye,
Karini.
Karin plus Bhyam, same thing. Karin plus Bhyaha,
Yaha.
Karibhyaha. Nasi, content is us. Same
Karinaha.
as
Karinaha.
2, 3, Karinaha. Karinaha, Karibhyam, Karibhyaha.
Karibhya.
And 6 one also, same.
Karinaha.
Karinaha, 6, 2.
Karinoho.
Karinoho.
Karina.
7, 3.
Karina.
And 7, 3.
Karini.
Here we don't have a choice. Another option. Another option is only for the Ananta, Rajan case. Not even Atman also. Here, just here also we don't have anything, any option. Only one form, Karini. Karini, Karinoho, Kari plus 2.
I think you had written it as Karini and Karin in 7.
Yeah. That's another option. It is Na Ni Sambuddhyoho. That is in the, it's not seen, that the form we don't see, but it is there. You don't worry about that. Okay. Na Ni Sambuddhyoho, that rule is there, by that it is applied. But we don't see that form much in the recited. In Shabda Manjari, not given. So you don't have to worry about, don't leave it. And Vyoman also is there, and by Chandasi, one more form will be there. Okay. You can have other form also, or if you know this form, it's enough for us. Okay. Karini. Then Karin plus Su.
Karishu.
Karishu.
No. So Shatvam will happen. That is important.
Shatvam, yes.
Padanta Sakara preceded by in or who.
In or
Karishu. That doesn't happen for Ananta because it is preceded by A. A is not in letter. That's why Rajasu, Atmasu. But here, Karishu. Sambodhana, A Karin, same as. So we get Karin Shabda, right? So Karin Shabda also you know now. This is in the Veda. Chandasi, if at all, if the word appears. That is why not required, I said. Don't worry. Chandasi, how do you know in Chanda, in the Veda, this word is there. Yo Veda Nigitam Bhayam Parame Vyoman. That Vyoman is Saptami Bhakti Ekavachan. In the Veda, there is a word Vyoman, and therefore Saptami Bhakti Ekavachanam Vyomni. Vyomni is equal to Vyoman. But Karin Shabda is not in the Veda. We have to find whether it is there. So our knowledge, minimum knowledge, we don't know it is there. If at all, if it is there in Veda, this will be the form. Okay, that's why I have written here. Not required for us. Don't worry. If at all, if it is there. If at all means you have to know whether it is there. For that, we shall study the entire Veda. Leave it. Therefore, this is enough. Karini. Okay, let us stand this. Nakarantaha pullingaha karin shabdaha.
Nakarantah pullingaha karin
Karin
shabdaha.
Shabdaha.
Kari karino karinaha.
Kari karinau karinaha.
Karinam karino karinaha.
Karinam karinau karinaha.
Karina karibhyam karibihi.
Karinam karibhyam karibhihi.
Karine karibhyam karibhyaha.
Karine karibhyam karibhyaha.
Karinaha karibhyam karibhyaha.
Karinaha karibhyam karibhyaha.
Karinaha karinoho karinam.
Karinaha karinau karinam.
Karini karinoho karishu.
Karini karinoho karishu.
Karin karino karinaha.
Karinaha.
What is Kari? Karin is
Elephant.
Karaha asya asti iti Karin. Not Vendeka Kari, Sundeka Kari and all that. Not our Kari. Not Karina Kapoor also. Huh? That I don't know why she has got Karina Kapoor. Karina Tritiya Vyakti Ekavachan. Karina. We don't know what Karina is. Anyway, Karaha asya asti iti Karin elephant. Maybe she may be looking like that now. We don't know. That's why Karina Kapoor. Yeah. So Jnanin. Jnanam asya asti. The one who has got Jnanam is Jnanin. So when you decline becomes Jnani. Seeing the word Jnani, don't tell Ikarantaha, Srilingaha, Jnani Shabdaha. This mistake we do. You cannot conclude the Pratipadikam based on the form of the, based on the Pratama Vyakti Ekavachanam. If that is so, Mata will become Akarantaha, Srilingaha, Mata Shabdaha. No.
Matru.
So, as because you are familiar, therefore you know. Similarly, this also, the familiarity you will come to know. Takes time. Don't worry, will come. So, Jnanin is a Pratipadikam. Similarly, Adhikarin, all this for your declension. Practice. Already I told you this. Just to now. Gunin, Napumsakalinga, okay. Napumsakalinga, we will see Gunin later. But Gunin, suppose, if it is Pullinga, Gunaha Asya Asti iti Gunin, how do you decline?
Guni.
Guni, Guninau.
Gurinaha.
Will nothing happen?
No.
Exactly, no, it will not happen. So Guni, if you know, then other forms are simple, just addition only. Guni, Gunino, Guninaha, Guninam, Gunino, Guninaha, Gunina, Gunibhyam, Gunibihi, can decline, right? And Napumsakalinga I've given here, we'll see that later. Napumsakalinga separately. Now Vritrahan, this is the homework I gave.
Yes.
This is a compound, in fact. Okay. Han. Han means to kill. Hanti. How do you decline Han? I mean, I'm talking about the Kriya Padam. Bhavati Bhavata Bhavanti, Bhavasi Bhavata Bhavata. Similarly, Han will be
Anati.
Anati. What Anati? What Anati? No Anati. Bhudatu, Bhavati Bhavata Bhavanti, Patati Patata Patanti. Han will be? Han is a Dhatu.
Hanati, Hanata, Hananti.
Like Rajan.
No. Not talking about the Shabda. I'm not talking about the Dhatu. Anati is okay. It's a good guess, but that is only for that is only for the dhatus which are in the 1, 4, 6, 10. You know, I told you 10 groups are there. So 10 groups. So mainly first conjugation, if it is there, then you have a. Okay. So these bu dhatu under first conjugation, therefore bu becomes bhava and that a is there. Bu become bhav and bhav plus a, pat plus a, kad plus a, kadati. Like that. But it is not first conjugation. It's a different, belongs to different conjugation, second conjugation. Therefore, it is not Hanati. It is Hanti. Don't worry, we are not interested. We are not interested in that. But just to test you, Hanti, Ataha, Gnanti. The form will be like that. So completely different. That is why we are not discussing these forms now. We are not interested.
It looks like Bahuvachanam.
Yeah, but it is Hanti is Pratama Ekavachanam. Hanti kills.
In Bahuvachanam, how will we say?
Gnanti. Gnanti.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
Atma.
Okay. Don't worry about that. Don't be surprised. A lot of surprises will come later. This is not required for us. Anti is ekavacham. Anti ataha gnanti. So now here
How
it's
do
a comp.
Bahuvachanam?
Huh?
How do you say that Bahuvachanam?
Gnanti.
Nanti.
Gnanti. Bhagavachanam.
Nanti, Nanti.
Many people kill many people. Sainikaha gnanti.
Hmm.
Sainikaha hanti. Sainikau hataha. Sainikaha gnanti.
Nanti.
Anyway, that's not required for us. Don't worry. And just we should distinguish from the simple Kriyapadam. Yes, sir. So it's a compound. Vritra is Vritrasura. The killer of Vritrasura, who is that?
Krishna.
Indra. Indra. So Vritrahan meaning Indraha ityartaha. Why should I trouble myself with the word Vritrahan? I can simply use Indra, Akaranta Shabda, Rama Shabdavati, Indraha, Indra, Indraha. But the language is there. We have this word. Vritram Hanti iti Vritrahan. Vritraha. Not Vritrahan. Pratama Bhakti Ekavachanam is Vritraha, like Raja, Atma. This also become Vritraha. That's what we are going to see. This part not required for us. This is a compound, what rules applied, etc. Don't worry. Vritram Hanti iti Vritraha. This is how the Vigraha Vakya explanation of the compound we give. Any vritti, not only compound, any vritti. Vritraha is Pratama Vivakti Ekavachanam. The killer of Vritrasura. Who is that? Indraha. How do you get this? Vritraha, suppose the word is there. Then don't conclude Akarantaha, Srilingaha, Vritraha, Shabdaha. It is not. It is Vritrahan and Pratama Vivakti Ekavachanam is Vritraha. How do you get? Vritrahan plus Su. So, okay, now we are going to do the declension. Derivation. This is all simple one only. Only one Tattvam rule will come. That's why I'm explaining this. Long pending uses. Vritrahan plus Su. Su is what pratyaya?
Ekal.
Sarvanamasthana pratyaya. Apratyaya ekal pratyaya. Okay.
Yes.
Sarvanamasthana pratyaya or not?
Yes.
Yes. Following the Vritrahan ending with what letter?
Ananta.
Therefore, A will become
Ah.
Akara. Dirgha.
Vritrahan will become.
Padha
Then
becomes
Sakara, which is Apratyaya ekal pratyaya, following the consonant will
Lopa.
Drop.
Become
Therefore,
Lopa.
Vritrahan. Now Nakara will
common
Drop.
in Pratipadikam and in
drop.
Padam.
Vritraha. This is
Vritraha.
what Vritraha. That's how you get Vritraha, like Atma Raja, same way. So Vritrahan plus Au,
Vritraha now.
Now, Vitraha now.
Once you
This
gave
is-
homework for this.
yeah, I know.
Yes.
Vritrahano.
Vritra, here, ending with An, right? So should it become Dirgha?
No.
No, why not? No, then Rajan, why we have Raja now? Why Atma now?
This will become Dirgha.
Ending with, see, the An is there, right? Ananta Shabda it is. Preceded, followed by Sranamasana Pratyaya. Rule is, Akara of An will become Dirgha. Why it will not become? It has to. Rajan become Rajanu. Any objection there? Similarly here also, that followed by Sranamasana Pratyaya. We're not talking about Asranamasana Pratyaya. So applying the general rule, what will happen? So, A should become
Dirgha.
A
General
should become
Dirgha.
Dirgha or not?
Yeah.
No.
Here, no.
It should.
No, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. Why it doesn't happen?
But I don't know why. But
See, Vritrahan. Okay, 1 minute. Vritrahan. This Akara. This is Ananta. It's fine. But we have a rule. Let's say I have written here. Don't worry about that. So that's a specific in Han portion Aryan Nam Show. We have a rule that when Asambuddhi Su follows alone, this Upada Dirghatam will happen. not other places.
Sorry, could you please repeat again?
Okay. Here later I have written the rule. Okay, here I will write again. Ananta, akara of Ananta will become what? When followed by Sranamastana Pratyaya will become
Dirgha.
Durga.
Dirgaha. When followed by Sarva Nama Sthana
Pratyaya.
Pratyaya. This is a rule,
Yes.
right? This
Yes.
is the general rule. But what about Inanta? For in,
Only for the
Only
assembly.
for
Only
one,
for
one.
the Asambuddhi.
for Inanta, similarly for an Inanta as well as Anta,
Okay.
that akara of an becoming dirgha will happen only for one.
One.
Akara of an anta will becoming dirgha
Only-
Only one.
happens only for su, that is one. Asambuddhi su, I'll write like that. Then follow. Asambuddhi su. Not only for in han, other shabdas are also there, special shabda that we don't require now. So don't worry. Therefore, this is general. This is like in Karin, exception is there. This is also exception. Inanta, as we did only when Asambuddhi su follows upada dirgatvam, only when one, not for others. Similarly for Hananta also. So therefore, in your homework, if you have written dirga, I've written dirga.
No, Sharanji.
How dirga? Then how do you know that dirga doesn't happen?
That time you said it.
Oh, I said it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So therefore, doesn't happen here. Please note. Therefore, Vitrahan plus that a will not become dirga, exception.
No.
Therefore, Vitrahan.
With
But
Hana.
Natvam will happen or no? Nakara, Padanta Nakara. This is not at the end of the Padam. And here we have the Repa is there. Therefore, happen. Please note this is a Vitrahan. This is within a Padam. This is a compound. This is a type of a compound. Upapada Samasa.
Oh.
This is a compound. Vritram Hanti. That is what the Vigraha Vakya wrote. Anyway, that's not required for us. Don't worry. So leave it. This is a compound. But there are some exceptions are there. But in a, yeah.
No. I was saying with a compound and nakara at the end and pratipadikam, but then that
No,
itself
no.
is a pratipadikam also.
It's a Pratipadikam only.
Yeah.
So this Nakara, which is at the end, not at the end, sorry, Apadanta Akara, and we have Repa, the Nimitta is there. In between, the allowable letters are there. Therefore, Atvam will happen. Therefore, Vritrahano. Vritrahano, not Vritrahano. Once you do this, say there for 1-3 and other things also. Bhasanya, we will see. So like Karin, here also only for 1 month the Dirghatam happens, not for the other Pratyaya. 1-2, 1-3, 2-1, 2-2 will not happen. That is so Vritrahan plus Jas will become
Vritrahana.
Vritrahana. Only you do Natvam, you get the form. Vritrahan plus Vritrahan plus out.
Vritrahana.
Now for Bhasanya, what happens? So here we have a long rule, but we'll make it simple. Don't worry about that. Let's see. I'll explain that. When followed by Shas Pratyaya. Shas is Ajadi, Astarvanama, Sthana Pratyaya. When Ananta ending by enjoying Bhasanya, right? Then what will happen to Akara of An?
Drop.
Will it not drop? The Akara will drop.
Yes.
Akara, like Rajan Shabda. Right? So Akara will drop. Drop or not?
Yes, it will.
Yeah, it will drop. Only Arajan, not Paratma, no? So it will drop. So therefore here we have, after dropping Vritra, then Hakara, Nakara coming in contact. That means not, okay, that what I will not, they are together now. Now here what happens? There is no Sandhi, there is some special rule is there. There is some special rule. When Hakara is followed by Nakara, then Hakara is replaced by Gakara. Hakara must be replaced. Nakara is followed by Nakara. Hakara must be replaced by Gakara. That is why, in fact, even when I wrote Anti, Ataha, Gnanti, get. I wrote here Ha actually. Hakara, then Nakara. And what will happen to Nakara? This Nakara becomes Gakara. Therefore, this is Nakara. Gnanti, the form will become Gnanti, Bhagavachanam. Gnanti you have. The same, that's why you have Gnanti there. Similarly, here also Hakara, when that is followed by Nakara, the Hakara will become Gakara. It's a special rule. Okay, that apply that. Applying that, we get Vritrag, Naha. Dvitiya Bhakti Bhagavachanam. A will drop, Akara will drop, then Hakara will be replaced by Gakara. These two things will happen for Vritrahan Shabda. This is
So
the
we
rule.
don't apply Natvam, Sharanji, here.
Yeah, that also we don't apply. That's what I was about to say. Yes. So Natvam cannot be applied. Why Natvam is not
Why?
applied? Here, please see. For Bhasanyaka, the following rules have to be applied. Number one, Bhasanyaka Anga ending with An, the Akara of An will become drop. That we understand, right? Number one, we applied. This not required for us. Allopanaha. Then Akara of the Handa to replaced by Gakara when followed by Nakara. That is another rule. Oh Hanter Neshu. That is also not required. Remove that. That's not the rule because other rules, so many things are there in that. These two rules we understand. Now, third one is what is the nimitta for causing Natvam, Repa, Shakara, or Rikara? Right?
Yes.
This is an exception. It's an exception. So here, this is, as I told, this is a compound. In the compound, there will be more members. Purvapada, Uttarapada is said, right? Purvam, two words will come. Two or more words, in fact. The first one, Purvapadam, the following one, Uttarapadam. So together become Samastapadam. So in the Purvapada, generally, Natvam, this is the very rule itself, we have told very clearly, in a same word. The same word, if Nakara not at the end of the Padam, preceded by Repa, Shakara, Rikara, or even intervened by Atku or Pu, Natvam will happen, we said. That is to start with, okay. But in case of compound also, it is possible. For a Samasta Padam, as I said, no, Natvam is to start with, we say a simple rule. Then slowly the rule becomes, bigger, little difficult. Because I cannot know all the Natvam. Natvam, there are about 38 rules are there. The Sutra Pata. How many we know? We know only one and two. One is Repa, Rikara, Shakara precedes, the Padanta Nakara, Natvam will happen, and intervened by this, only we know. There are about 38 rules are there. Okay. Now here, this is 8412, the number is not required. Remove that. For a compound, Samastapadam, a Repa, Shakara, Rikara present in the Purvapada causes Nakara, Nattam of the Nakara, which is in the Uttarapadam. Uttarapadam is the following word. Provided the Uttarapadam has got one Ach. What is one Ach? Only one vowel. Present in the Ekach Uttarapadam. And Nakara not at the end of the Padam. And could be end of the Pratipadikam. And Numahama part of the Bhakti. Not required for us, don't worry. Now here you take. As I told this, Vritrahan, it's a compound. Purvapadam is Vritra. Uttarapadam is An. An is a dhatu, but becomes a, adding a pratyaya, it becomes a padam, a pratipadikam. So Purva Padam and Uttara Padam. The nimitta for causing nakara, which is not at the end of the padam, which is where it is in the Purva Padam, right? Yes or no? Takara, Repa, Akara. Repa is here in the Uttara Padam. Han is the Purva Padam, this is Uttara Padam. An is a Padam. Don't think An is a Dhatu. Huh? The Dhatu converted into a Pratipadikam, and in a compound it becomes a Pratipadikam. It is a special type of compound called Upapada Samasa. So I will call this as a Uttara Shabda, Pratipadikam. Pratipadikam combining with another Pratipadikam. Okay. So in the Pratipadikam we have Repa. In the following Pratipadikam, that is Uttara, we have Nakara. This is going to be combined and get a new Pratipadikam. So in the Uttara Padam now, the Nakara, which is at the end of the Pratipadikam, because once it is another Pratipadikam, what will happen? When you decline, when you add Pratyaya, the Nakara will not be at the end anymore, right? Yes or no? Once you add the Pratyaya, it will not be at the end anymore. So therefore, this Nakara will not be at the end of the Padam anymore. So that will be Apadanta Nakara. Therefore, our rule can apply.
Charanji, can you repeat this? Sorry. I couldn't
It's
follow.
become more complicated, not required for us actually. Anyway, we have touched this, we have to cover it. Don't make me, okay. Instead, okay, I'll do one thing. See, you understand this is Purva Shabda, this is Uttara Shabda. It's enough. Okay. Purva Shabda, Uttara Shabda. Together it's going to become a compound Pratipadikam. And the Pratipadikam only are going to add Supratyayas. Therefore, Nakara, where the Nakara would be now?
Apadanta.
That you understand, right?
Yes.
That you understand? That is enough. Okay. Now in the Uttara Padam, Uttara Shabda, I don't want to use the word Padam, otherwise we get stuck there. Uttara Shabda, because it's not a Padam it. Uttara Shabda, do we have vowel or not? One vowel, at least one vowel.
But, the Pratipadikam, in this case, it is also enjoys status of Padam, right?
Don't worry about that, all those things. Just a Shabda, take this, Uttara Shabda.
Okay.
Does it have a vowel or not?
Yes, it has.
It's got a vowel. Only one vowel is there. Ekach Uttara Pada. You can
Yes.
use the word Pada loosely, nothing wrong. Ekach Uttara Pada. You have problem, then I will call this as Uttara Pura Padam, this is Uttara Padam. Okay. Or Pratipadim, Pura Pratipadika, Uttara Pratipadika.
Okay.
Just call Uttara Shabda, Pura Shabda, Uttara Shabda. Uttara Shabda having one vowel, is there or not? Is there. Only in that case, what happens? That Uttara Shabda having one vowel, then Nattam will happen. That is what has happened here. Here, this is Purva, this is Uttara. Uttara Shabda, there must be one vowel.
Vowel.
Is there, right?
Yes.
Therefore, this Nakara becomes Nakara not at the end of the Padam, because this is not at the end of the Padam. Only when you add a Pratyaya, then only you get a Padam, right? Therefore, Nakara, which is Apadanta Nakara, at the end of the Uttara Padam, whatever may be, right? Apadanta Nakara. Then on this Akara is there, one vowel is there. At least one vowel must be there. Ekach Uttara Padam. Then Nattam will happen. Whereas in 2-3, what happened to the vowel? Uttara Pada, the vowel. It is dropped. Does it have a vowel now? Uttara Padam.
No.
Therefore, Nattam will not happen. Therefore, Nattam will not happen. That is, Uttara Padam must have at least one vowel. Uttara Padam, that Akara, which is the vowel present, it is dropped. Therefore, doesn't have a vowel. So we look at all these complications. Make it simple. All these things we will learn later. Don't worry about that now. Just note Uttara Padam, where there is no vowel, then Nattam will not happen. Nakara, which is present in the Uttara Padam, where vowel is not there, then Nattam will not happen. Whereas in other places, Nattam happens. Why? In the Uttara Pada,
There is
Akara is there, vowel is there. Ekach Uttara Padam, it is. It's called Ekach Uttara Padam. Uttara Padam having Eka Ach, one vowel. That vowel is missing in the case of Basanya. What happened in Basanya? Akara of an is dropped. Therefore, there is no vowel. When there is no vowel, the nakara, apadanta nakara, even when there is nimitta, repa, rikara, shakara, nattam will not happen. Because the condition is Uttarapadam must be
One vowel.
ekach. That vowel must be there. There is no vowel here. Therefore, doesn't happen. That is why vritragnaha only, not vritragnaha. Nattam doesn't happen. Then when nattam will happen? Only when sarvanamasthana pratyaya follows. There only that Uttarapadam having the vowel. Whereas here what happens? It's not there. Therefore, gone. In the case of pada, what will happen? The nakara itself is dropped. There is no question of nattam at all. So vritrahan plus ta. What will happen? This akara of an will drop. The akara and nakara now they are in contact, right? And nakara following the akara. Then this is the case. And akara will be replaced by gakara. That rule you have to apply. And don't apply nattam because it doesn't fulfill the rule, the condition. Ekach uttarapadam is a condition. Therefore, vritragna. And 3-2 will be vritrahan plus byam.
Vritrabhyam.
Vritrahabhyam. Here, this is nakara, which is at the end of the
Padam.
padam. This is padasanya. That nakara will drop. Vritrahabhyam. Vritra hadihi. Vritrahan plus nye. Nye is ajadi astarvanamasthana pratyaya following the vritrahan. Therefore, akara of an will drop. Then we have hakara, nakara coming together. Apply ghatvam. Hakara replaced by gakara. And the uttarapada, there is no vowel. Therefore, nattam also will not happen. Therefore, vritragnaha, vritragne. Understand?
Yes.
So, this is how nattam is negated in all these cases. Ekach uttarapade. Uttarapadam must have. First we said only samasta padam. Then nattam is extended to, first we say samana pade. First
Same word.
we said the
It has
same
to be
word,
the same
same padam we said, samana pade. Then we extended that to samasta padam also. So like that it gets a little complicated later. So we don't require now at this all this. We cannot learn all the rules, huh? No, not possible. If that is the case, Shattam also, you have many rules are that not required. Whatever required for us, that alone we take it now. So in a compound also, therefore, nattam is possible. Example, this Vitrahan, which is possible. In that case, Ekach Uttarapadam must have, there must be Uttarapadam must be Ekach. That is, the vowel must be present. Ekach Uttarapade. For a samasta padam, nakara present in the Ekach Uttarapadam will undergo natvam, for which the nimitta is in the Purva Pada. And the nakara, where the nakara should be, these are some of the cases. We don't have to know everything, but for us, this is enough because nakara, where the nakara is. Lutrahan, nakara at the end of the Pratipadikam. Okay, created new to noon. We don't know what agama is. Part of the vibhakti, yes, that is possible in the case of nam, etc. Shashti vibhakti. We don't need that now. Don't worry about that. This is what is applicable for us. That alone you know. Nakara at the end of the Pratipadikam, therefore Aparanta Nakara, that Nakara which is present in the Uttarapada, and Uttarapada having one vowel, that Nakara will undergo Nattam provided that Nimitta is in the Purvapadam. This is the rule. When it is not here, therefore doesn't happen. In the cases of 2-3, 3-1, 3-2 and all, it is not there. Therefore doesn't happen. It is not a rule. Nattam where should apply is a rule. Here it is not there, therefore doesn't apply. You understand? In the case of here only we have applied. In fact, the rule is applied here only. We thought this is we thought this is by the new rule. This is not a rule. This is by the known rule. That nakara, which is at the end of the Pratipadikam, become Mudani nakara, and then this Uttarapadam has got a vowel. Therefore, nattam happens. Here only nattam happens. For nattam happening only we have rule. For nattam not happening, we don't have a rule. In the case of 2, 3, 3, 1 and all, nattam doesn't happen. Then where is the rule then? Understand? Therefore, nattam, since it doesn't happen, therefore the form is vritragne, vritragnaha, like that it is there. You understand? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This,
In fact,
yeah,
you should
just
know
need to
the,
digest
you
and
should,
put it all
you
together.
should,
So that,
yeah, that do it after the class slowly. For 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 and 2, 1, 2, 2 only this rule is applied. This rule is not applied for 2, 3, 3, 1 and all. Because the rule says what? Nattam happening or nattam not happening?
yes.
Nattam happening, right? Apadanta nakara will become Buddha nakara. When does it happen? We know, we have learned only samasta, samana padam, only within a padam. But we are extending that to a compound also. In the compound, minimum there will be 2 padams, Uttara padam, Pura padam, Uttara padam. And the nakara which is in the Uttara padam will undergo natvam, for which the nimitta is there in the Pura padam, provided the Uttara pada as a vowel. If vowel is not there, then natvam will not happen. Here vowel is there in 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 and 2, 1, 2, 2. Therefore, natvam happens. Therefore, vritrahan, vritrahano, vritraha. In the case of 2, 3 and all, it is not there because enjoys basanya. Therefore, akara is dropped. When akara is dropped, where is vowel there? Uttarapada doesn't have vowel at all.
Yeah.
Therefore, nattam doesn't happen. Nimitta is, even though nimitta is there, but here that condition must be there. Condition is not fulfilled. Therefore, nattam will not happen. Simple. Okay, think about this. Okay, vritragna. So vritragna, vritrahabhyam, vritrahadihi, vritragne, vritrahabhyam, vritrahabhyaha, vritragnaha, vritrahabhyam, vritrahabhyaha, vritragnaha, then vritragnoho, vritragnam. Here also no natvam. This is also nakara. Vritragni. Then here we have 2 forms. Summoned to Rajan, we have Rajni, Rajani. Suppose if a lopaha doesn't happen, here nattam will happen or not? Happens, because this is a compound. In the compound, Pura pada has got a nimitta, Uttara pada. Here we have the vowel a is present. Ekach Uttara padam doesn't go away because this is haladi asranamastana. Therefore, apadanta nakara will undergo natvam vritrahani. This is an optional form for saptami ekavachanam. Not bivachanam, it is ekavachanam. It's a typo.
Yeah, in Veda actually, especially in Veda, Saraswati Suktam, that I think this Natvam rule, anyways, of course, as you said, we cannot question Veda. So there it is not this one, that Natvam didn't happen there. Vritragni, it is not with Vritragni.
What is the word? Vritra?
I'll show the word if you can allow me to share the screen.
It is in the Saraswati Suktam.
Yes.
Okay. What is the page number?
Yeah, page number 412.
I'll show.
Okay.
412.
Mantra
412
number
plus
7. Mantra number 7. There only.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, same. This is Srilinga.
Oh.
Vritrahan, then Srilinge, Vritragni, Ikaranta Shabda, Ikarantaha, Srilingaha, Vritragni Shabdaha. Interesting one. But if I tell that also, then it becomes more, you can tell. Vritrahan is a Shabda, right? See, all this Nakaranta Shabda, you can convert into Srilinga Shabda by adding the Pratyaya Neep. Don't worry about what is Neep. Srilinga Pratyaya, content is E. You can just add E, make it into a Srilinga Pratipadika. Now, E follows, right? E follows. E is Ajadi or not?
Yes.
Ajadi. Don't, what to say? When Ajadi Pratyaya follows, right? this anga enjoys sanya bha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not Sranama, I mean, you can just take Ajadi Pratyaya follow, this will enjoy ba sanya. That much you know it. Therefore, ba is there. Like in 2, 3 and 3, 1, 3, 12 we did. Therefore, what will happen to a here?
Drop.
Drop. Dropping that, what you get? Akara, akara, that akara, akara, and akara. This will drop. Akara, nakara. So akara is followed by nakara. Therefore, this akara will be replaced by gakara. Gakara. Now, does it have a vowel? Uttarapadam?
No.
Will
No.
and nakara at the end of the, not at the end of the padam, apadanta nakara, nimitta is here. Will nattam happen?
No.
No. Therefore, nattam doesn't happen. Therefore, you have the pratipadikam, Srilinga pratipadikam, vritragni. So you get,
Oh, okay.
it's different. Srilinga it is. Because Saraswati, Srilinga, therefore vritragni, you get. Okay, anyway, this is, so here also we apply, we don't apply anything. What do we apply? Not applying natvam. For that, we should know natvam. Okay. So vritrahani, then vritrahanoho, vritrahan plus su, nakara drops, vritrasu. Sambodhana, what will happen? Sambodhana, that nakara will not drop. Therefore, vritrahan, vritrahano, like Rajan, hey Rajan, right?
Yes.
Nakara, it's asambuddhi su. Therefore, upada dirghatam also will not happen. Nakara also will not go. Please note. Therefore, vritrahan, vritrahano, vritrahanaha. So, brunahan will be, so brumahan, brahmahan. What will be the pratama bhakti ekavachanam of brahmahan? Brahmaha.
Naha.
In Viveka Chudamani, Atmahan we have seen. Atmahan, Atmanam,
Atmaha.
Atmanam Hanti, one who kills oneself is called what?
Atmaha. Atmaha.
Atmaha. Atmahan plus su, ekal pratyaya is dropped and upada is becomes dirgha. After becoming dirgha only you have to drop it. Then Atmahan, nakara also goes away. Atmaha. You get Atmaha, right? Vinihanti, Atmaha, Atmanam Hanti. So Brahmaha, Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Brahmaha, Ditya will be Brahmahan plus how?
Brahmano.
Not Brahmano. This is Purvapadam, Uttarapadam. Uttarapadam having a vowel. Therefore, Nattam, Nakara, which is not at the end of the Padam. Nattam is allowed. Nattam will happen. Therefore, Brahmahano, like Vritrahan. So then, Brahma, Hanaha. So like that it will be declined. And Tritiya Vibhakti will be Brahmahan plus Ta will be.
Brahma.
That A of Han will drop. And Nakara not at the end of the Padam, but its Ekash condition for Nattam is Ekash Uttara Padam. It is not. Therefore, Nakara will not become Mudanya. Therefore, you will have Nakara na. Brahmakhna. Brahmanna. Right? This is all form would be. Similarly, Brunahan. These three we try. Three you can try. So Nattam happens only for, you can understand like that. Nattam happens only for Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya, because only when Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows, that Akara of doesn't drop. Right? Therefore, Uttara Padam enjoys having one Padam. So therefore Nattam happens. In other cases, in Basangya and all, Akara drops after the Uttara Padam, the Han. Therefore Nattam will not happen. Okay. So Brahmagnaha, Brahmagna, Brahmagne, Brahmagnaha, Brahmagnoho, Brahmagnam, Brahmagni. Like that forms would be there. You can try. You have to try. Then only you will understand. Okay. This is a special case of Nattam. Just to note the rule. Don't probe further. It is not required at this point. All these things we don't teach to the beginners. But I gave the Shabda, and many people are asking how Nattam happens. Okay. Fine. Let me tell that also. So Nattam, now therefore you know Nattam, 3 rules. What are the 3 rules, Nattam?
It should be a Padanta Dantya Nakara. And
Nimitta
then it
is
should be immediately preceded by Repa, Shakara, and Rikara.
in the Samana Padam, the same word.
Within
That is
the
the first
same
rule.
Okay.
That is first rule. Then second, we extended that even when intervened by.
Permissible letters at, ku, pu,
Hmm.
num,
And
and
ang.
ang.
Num and ang we have not seen. It's not
Yeah.
required. We will see when the context comes. Okay. At, ku, pu. Yes. The third one is now it has come. So far we have said samana pada. Now we say samastha padam also. Even in the case of a compound where the nimitta is in the purva pada and in uttara pada having ekaj, then nattum will happen, provided nakara, of course, not
Is
at the end of
apadanta.
the padam. It can be at the end of the pratipadikam. That is the example we saw. In Vritrahan, where nakara is, at the end of the pratipadikam, that pratipadika nakara, that nakara undergoes nattum. When it is in the uttara pada must be ekaj. That is the condition. Then only nattum will happen. If the uttara pada, why ekaj is there? If ekaj is not there, then nattum will not happen. That's what we need 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, etc. It's a rule. Okay, I think we'll stop here. If it's fine, otherwise, don't worry, time will come further on this, you'll see. Okay. This akarmaka dhatu, somebody has to explain, but time not today. I'll explain in the next class. Get so many documents open, but we don't have time, we have to stop here. Okay. Otherwise, you have time?
No, I think today's dose is over.
We will go inside.
Today dose, what is the dose? One dose
I
is
just-
we are flat.
No. I
One-
just said we need something to digest. That's all I meant. I didn't mean
One
anything
new
else.
dose means you are flat. Okay.
No, I think this one is just putting all of them together and which
You
one
tell
right
me,
just needs to be
tell me
assimilated.
what new rule we learned today.
Actually, we did not learn anything new, but
We did
felt
learn.
like you are put in
Whenever you have a
inside our
semester,
brain.
we did learn a rule. It's not like we didn't learn a rule.
You learned only this one, only one.
Yeah.
This rule.
It's
Only
just
one rule.
just to put it in that context and make sure with all of them assimilated. I'm saying it'll take time. That's why I said that's all.
Okay. No,
I-
what I'm
I
saying
get it,
is
sir.
we are going back and forth only. We are not just going forward. Not assuming. I don't assume that you understand everything and move forward. We're going back and forth. The Rajan Shabda, Atman Shabda already I taught the second
Yes.
time. So that if it is not clear, it becomes clear. Okay. Nakaranta, Sri Napumsakalinga Shabda,
You're
we
not
will
done.
do it. We will do it. For that, we have to know certain, we have to give certain background for Napumsakalinga Shabda. See, these rules and all, why we learn, so that if either you memorize the Shabda, these are not required, or otherwise you know this, then you can get the form. When you come across those words, you know what vibhakti, what vachanam. If you know this, which one is easy? Actually, both are both.
Appreciating this helps a lot. I mean, it's actually clear when you're explaining. It's clear. It seems like you understand. I understand everything when you're going through, but it's just that to me, put it together so that it stays is the part where if a time is given, it's better before the next class. That's all I meant.
Understand. Okay, don't worry. I'm not giving further dose. This is one dose is enough. Okay, the Shabda, but there is no compromise on memorizing Shabda. Even though you know the rules, you know how to derive it, but you have to memorize the Shabda. Given a word, what vibhakti, what vachanam, that we must be able to recognize in no time. Right? Okay, we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.
Sharanji.
Charyaji.
Dhanyavadaha, Sharanji.
Charanji.
Nakaranta Shabda, this file I sent to the group. Did anyone open and
Yes,
see that?
Sharanji, I saw.
Okay.
Opened and saw.
That's all. Huh? Not understood.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Acharyaji.
Thank you.